Hello and welcome once again to RimWorld. So in the last episode I was talking about the sun lamps and why I think they are just ridiculous in their current state because of how much power they require. It led me to go and find a mod that reduced their power requirement. So instead of 2,900 watts, they now require 500 watts, which I think is balanced. You know, that is much more balanced. A standard lamp requires 30, so it's still a massive increase on a standard lamp. And there's not a lot in the game that actually required as much power as a sun lamp. So I think 500 is decent. Now we can remove all of these fields because they're not in the shapes that we're actually going to require. Now, I'm pretty sure grass, soil, yeah. All this is soil, so, you know, we can build our little grow zones here. Now, obviously I'm not going to be able to grow inside this mountain edge, so where I place these does matter a bit. I could put it just there. Really? That sucks. I hate that it doesn't show you its radius when you place it. Okay, so if that's there, I'd need a 1 gap that side, and I'd need a 1 gap there. That's not terrible. We'd get 4 of them there. I think that works. Okay. So we use that. It would be to this shape just here. That's the corner, right? Yes. That is 7 wide, I believe. 1 down. 3, 3. Seven? Perfect. You can tell that I've messed around with this sort of shape building several times, can't you? 1 down, 3... Even then, I do mess it up occasionally. 2, 1, 2. Okay, and we will have a third one. Done that roll. So that's 7, 3, 3. I've done that very wrong. Where have I made that? That one's the wrong shape. There we go. See, this is what happens. Say, oh yeah, I'm really good at making this shape. You're going to mess it up now. Just because you've said that. Three, 1, 2, 3. That's better. That can disappear. Yeah, that looks about right now. And I think this little room here, I'm going to put some doors and vents, and this is where the heater's going to be, or several heaters are going to be, because obviously the rooms that I'm making are exactly sun lamp size. So that's going to be a whole grow zone. And then by having heaters in this little room, all of this can be heated. And I don't lose out on any growing space. And I keep a oddly shaped building that looks kind of good, in my opinion. Sometimes it's nice not just having squares. Seven, 3, 7, yep. Okay, looks about right. I hope it is. Alright, so we want a door. So to get to these two, you have to go through these two grow zones, but that's fine. And we want a door there and there. And then we want vents. In fact, you know what? Forget those two. Because then all the vents are in the same sort of place. And heaters. Now this is going to be a large space that they're heating, so I'm going to have 3. I am going to need to put power in here. Now hopefully the sun lamps should connect to those, or that main wire in the middle. If they don't, then obviously we'll have to add more wires here, there and everywhere, but for the moment, hopefully that'll be fine. So, we will finally unpause the game and get people running around and doing stuff. Ooh, cargo pods. Lots of cloth. Okay, well, I'm not gonna complain. That's a point. We probably need to haul all that stuff out of the way as well. So I have got a very large amount of building work that my guys now need to complete. What with the battery area, the power zone, the growing zone. But it'll all get done eventually, so who's unhappy because of nudity and why? No. Gear. Okay, you've got no pants. Lippy, you make clothing. Can you prioritise just making some pants? And you don't even need many, just Nona should now go and put those pants on. Or at least I'd hope so. Yeah, there she goes. So Lippy, you can now do whatever you like again. And no more unhappy nudity. Wonderful. Once we take away this for the door, we will have to actually build the door very quickly, because otherwise the heat's going to leave. I would also like to haul all these stones that we've dug up. Well, we've got quite a lot of meat here, haven't we? I am not complaining. It's good that we've got more than enough, as opposed to not enough. Always a good sign. And target, what were you up to? I have no idea. I might actually lock people inside for a little while just to get jobs done inside the base. I mean, what are you going to do? Well, you're hauling Steel. Ooh. I didn't even realise there was much steel left out there. Really? You take that one piece? Okay. Consuming some meal. I get that the defences are important, but can you work on the stuff in the base rather than the outside? And don't get me wrong, I don't want to cancel the walls outside because they are important eventually, but I just don't get why you're not doing like the closest thing to the stockroom first. Which would normally be the case. Wow, when did that get so beaten up? It's probably been beaten up for quite a while and I'm just noticing it. Now, the other thing that a structure like this will allow me to do is I could probably put some guns inside sort of these little shapes, which will give them a little bit of defense, but also allow them to sort of cover any enemies that are wandering past. So if enemies do appear in the base, there'll be little turrets spotted here, there and everywhere that can take them out. Which is sort of the end goal of building up buildings and stuff like this. It's to limit where is open territory for enemies to land. Because preferably I'd want them to land outside of the walls. But I know that's not always going to happen. I'd also kind of like to build another geothermal here at some point, just so I have another power input. Because I can, you know, link it up to the guns through here. I'd probably have access through the kill box to it. Not that I'd need access very often. But yeah, that'd work. I also love that this is still limestone wall instead of block. Let's actually change that. They want patch leather, and they'll give us 2 resurrector mech serums. I would love those, but yeah, not really something that I wanna. I don't even think I have what they're asking for, really. Not plain leather. That wasn't what they were asking for, was it? They were asking for patch leather? I don't even know what that looks like. I've probably got some somewhere, otherwise they probably wouldn't ask for it, but yeah. Where? I have no idea. Oh. Ooh, we've finished the gas operation. Nice. Okay, so autocannons? Precision rifling? If we go into security turrets, what do we need for the long-range gun? Precision rifling. Okay. So that's what we're going to get next. Because I would very much like a few sniper rifles, or sniper turrets, down at the back here, just to... They're obviously a lot slower to fire, but they deal massive damage when they do. So, getting a couple of those is a nice idea. And we've got decent damage from this lot. Ooh, wow, some of you need repairing. Yeah, you can repair all 3 of those, please. Ooh, I didn't know they were that badly damaged. And, ooh, fine meals. That's definitely something you should go grab. How many of them can you carry at once? Please say most of them. Okay, a decent amount of them. Target. Can you collect the rest? Again, most of them. There's still a couple there. Wall. Grab the last ones. Getting just random meals drop on us, I'm perfectly happy with that. We could always use some more meals. We're very low on wood, I think. No, we do have some still. So why isn't this flooring being done? Maybe we should trap people inside the base and they'll get all this done for a little while. No one's outside, right? Yeah, no one's outside for the minute. Oh, how are you doing? Because I just realised that, yeah, you've got no food. Quite a bad thing. I might have to give the muffalo its own, like, growing area. Or I might have to let it go in here and eat. That would suck. I think for this precise moment in time, I'm going to have to let the muffalo into the fridge. Because otherwise there's nothing for it to eat. And it will starve to death. Or at least it'll end up sort of keeled over and then we'll have to take it and feed it ourselves, which is just a pain. So much better to just let it go and eat some potatoes. Eventually I'll probably have to build it its own little fridge. And we'll probably want hay grass or something like that as opposed to, you know, our meals. Really? That just got left there? I suppose that's the best place for you to have dropped it. It won't spoil and, you know, it won't deteriorate because it's roofed. But still, a bit annoying that you just dropped it. As soon as Lippy's finished that, I'll get him to pull the meals on his way. Looks like we're starting to work on the batteries themselves. Maybe we should work on the door in and out of that area. Just a thought, people. Lippy, work on that door, please. Well, we are getting some of the walls in here built. That's nice. Slowly, but... And Target is doing some of the walls there, nice. Flooring, we do want this to be slate tiles, just like the rest. We're certainly getting a plan built up of how our base is going to look. So we're going to have a lovely 4-leaf clover growing zone. Might have another one of those somewhere else, or half of one of those, like here. Maybe another one here. Looks like there's enough space. Then again, I don't even know if we'll need that many. We're going to have, what, 2 food. And I think this one can be half heel root, half silk. Or cloth. I don't know. We'll work it out. Let's actually build the grow zones. There's one of them. Really? Oh, really? That's not... Oh, god damn you! That's rough limestone, it's not actually growable. Oh, well that sucks. The whole reason I put you there is I thought it was growable there. Do I move this whole design like 2 squares that way? I might actually move the whole thing 2 squares to the right. Just to make it so that's a whole growing zone. Otherwise we're just wasting the power that we're using for that sun lamp. Damn it. If I do move it, I will move it off camera. I won't make you guys suffer through it. But thank you very much for joining me, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.